The girl who lives across the street. There's a girl who looks just like Drew Barrymore who lives across the street. She has a twinkle in her eye and she smiles at me each time we meet. Now I'm a starship captain and I can fly faster than the speed of light. I can find my way home blindfolded in the middle of the night. I drive my car at 100 miles an hour while smoking a fat Cuban cigar. I can run 25 miles in half an hour. It isn't very far. I dance the Argentine tango even though I've 2 left feet. Now I'm the sort of guy that your mum and dad would like to meet. But I just can't get a date with that girl who lives across the street. She's beautiful, she's a centerfold, an angel, a princess and Hollywood queen. And she's only 19. And she's going out with an ugly guy who lives in Berkeley Green. Each time she passes, all I can do is stare. I hope one day she'll say hello to me. You know, life, it can be very unfair. Now her boyfriend is rich. I think he might be a millionaire. He lives in a 6-bedroom house with horses and stables, has a Rolls Royce and swimming pool, and he dresses very cool. And when he picks her up on a Saturday afternoon, and she spots me hiding behind the garden fence, she must think I'm such a fool. I just pretend I'm cutting the privet edge. You know, life, it can be very cruel. Now last week she got married. I suppose that's the end. There's nothing else I can do. Of course the stories about the starship captain, they were never true. I still live with Mum and Dad in a council house next to the scrapyard number 22. Now don't feel sorry for me. I do have an on and off girlfriend. Her name is Curly Sue. She's 18 stone and 5'2". She works down at Tesco's and her days off at Dudley Zoo. She's not into high-tech and she has a tattoo of a hippo on her neck. Now Curly Sue and I have parted. I said I still loved that girl across the street. She said that she was broken-hearted. She no longer works at Tesco's or Dudley Zoo. She's met a guy who works on the railways, and now she lives in Crewe. Well, I lost my job at the scrapyard, and to make things even worse, Mum had a handbag stolen with over £100 in her purse. Well, I had no money, and I was really feeling down. Then in an old coat I found £2. I thought, I'll buy a lotto ticket. Well, it's worth a go. That week I won £7 million. When your luck is going to change, I guess you'll never know. I threw away all my old clothes and bought a new. And Mum and Dad had a bungalow built, and we said goodbye to number 22. I bought myself a place in Solihull, next to the footballers and their wives, a penthouse flat, and right outside my glass front door, in real gold letters, it said welcome on the mat. I bought myself an Aston Martin, you should see it go. I have my shoes made in Italy, and my suits from Savile Row. Now I took Mum and Dad out to a top restaurant and nightclub in the city. You know, since winning all that money, I'm more confident and I've become quite witty. I'm no longer Mr. Fool or Mr. Clown. I'm the new guy in town. As we walked into the restaurant, people stopped to stare. I heard someone say, "There's that lotto winner. He's now a millionaire." The waiter showed us to our table. But before I could take my seat, I couldn't believe my eyes. In the corner of the restaurant with a Mum and Dad was the girl who once lived across the street. Mum waved and went over to say hello. You'll never guess what they had to tell her. The marriage was over. Her husband was living with another fella. Well, we asked them to join us. You know, it's funny, isn't it, how some people meet. I asked Chantel, for that's her name, remember me? She said yes, you're the boy who lived across the street. Well, the music started to play, so I took my chance and asked her for a dance. I held her hand, and as we stepped onto the dance floor, I said, please watch your step. Over the last few months, I've grown a beard and moustache, and she said I looked like Johnny Depp. I smiled and said, you look great. And later, I asked her for a date, and she said yes. Now the moral of this story is, dreams can come true. It's never too late. Sometimes all you have to do is wait.